All right guys, how you doing? Before I start this video, I just want to let you know that all the stuff I'm saying might not be 100% accurate, but I just wanted to update you guys, the people who are subscribed and wanting to know what's going on in Japan right now. And yeah, I really wanted to update you guys on what's happening and just to update. And right now, actually, I've been hearing a lot of things recently about opening up the borders, but well, not only the news, but I'm talking about like other YouTubers and stuff like that. And if you want to know like really accurate information, there is a YouTuber. His channel is called like Jonnykimchee, and he has definitely really accurate information. You know, me, I'm just a nobody with a camera, just recording life. Got 3 people on this scooter right here. It's pretty funny. I rarely see that. I don't know if you caught it in the camera, but there's like 3 people on the scooter. They're just like teenagers. But yeah, this guy's called Monkey Ninja, and I think he's based out of not in Japan, but I watch him a couple of times. Sometimes too. He's always like talking about updates on Japan and when they're going to open the borders, and he has a lot of good information. But I'm also looking at like news here and I need to cross the street here. It smells like hamburgers everywhere. Yeah, so I'm looking at news here as well. And there's been some restrictions that have been how do you say, released? Not released, but they're talking about, I think they're talking about, they have a list of countries where previously they were banned from coming in, but now they've lifted those restrictions. Countries like Sri Lanka, and it's a big list. There's several countries, maybe more than 10. I forgot what the countries are. I mean, if you Google them, you can probably find them. But I believe as some countries, I think they're going to not have the 14-day quarantine, and I believe they got it down to 10 days. Let me cross the street here. Let me go this way. Yeah, so let me check the camera real quick. Camera was like overheating earlier. All right, so yeah, so they're gonna let people in with negative test result, or maybe vaccinated people. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they're gonna make the quarantine from 14 to 10 days, and so it's kind of a big thing. And restricted and taking the lift off those restrictive countries. That's a pretty big thing as well, because I think even if you're a resident, you couldn't come in from that country. So now I believe they'll let the foreign nationals in, I believe. And also too, there are lower rates of infections daily. Like even Tokyo today was like a record of like 300 infections. And I think they were saying if the infections get lower, they're going to try to change things by soon, not by, but soon. And they want to end the state of emergency, I believe. I think that's what it was. No, maybe I'm making that up, but hold on, it's a little bit windy here. But the vaccination rate is over 50% now for people that are doubled. I believe it's like 60% now, which is more than America, which is pretty crazy. And there's a 40% of people they have their first vaccines, which is also pretty crazy. And but people are also saying because they're doing less PCR tests, so the numbers are down. People are saying that. Well, they're like, well, they're not testing everybody, so obviously they're low, but they're probably not doing PCR tests because they're not feeling sick. So I believe what they're doing is working. Sorry, I was going on uphill. I shouldn't have come this way, but hold on for 1 second. All right, I think this is the hill. Oh, all right. Today's a hot day. It's weird for September because it should start getting colder. But I'm winded. All right, so yeah, so I believe they're gonna get herd immunity at least in a month, at least by October. Well, it is October right now, right? I guess by November they should get at least 70% of the population, because it's already 60%. So I'm guessing like maybe the beginning or end of November they'll have a high percentage of people being vaccinated, double vaccinated. And yeah, I just can't believe how fast things have changed, because you know, a couple months ago they didn't have any vaccines here, and now we're up to like 60%, which is more than America. And America is having, at least I saw today, they're having 2,000 deaths per day, and not a lot of people are dying here from the disease. So is it a disease? Yeah. But yeah, I think once they start doing that, and once they reach herd immunity, I believe they were talking about the bubble before, but I don't know why they're not talking about it anymore. And maybe they're not going to do the bubble. Maybe they're just going to let people in who are vaccinated, and then just keep going, because they were talking about the bubble a lot before, and I haven't heard anything anymore. So I'm gonna try to make this green light here. So I'm just wondering what they're going to do. There's no plan that I've heard of that is going to be set, but I think the plan is keep the rates low, and once the rates are low enough, they're going to stop the state of emergencies. But they're also talking about like a 6th wave, and because winter is coming soon and you never know what's going to happen. But I believe once everybody's vaccinated and people continue to wear masks, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm sorry if it's windy. It's crazy to me because I have a lot of friends back home, and I watch their like Instagram stories or Facebook stories, and nobody is wearing a mask in America. It's so crazy to me. I think people are just not used to wearing masks. I remember like when this first began, I didn't want to wear a mask too. I didn't want to wear a mask at work. Oh, it's because it's really hard to teach kids when I'm gonna try to make this green light. Every time I'm on these bicycle vlogs, I think it's gonna be a sweet, quiet, you know, nice ride, and it becomes a windy and noisy, messy bike vlog. But what was I talking about? Yeah, it's really hard talking with the mask, but you know, a lot of these kids, they were raised hold on, let me check my camera. I was having problems earlier, but yeah, a lot of these kids grow up wearing masks, so for them it's not a problem, but I think to Americans it's kind of annoying. So if I got vaccinated, I would probably wear masks still, and I think most of the population here will still wear a mask when they get vaccinated. But right now in America, it's pretty crazy, and all those people that don't want to they don't want to get vaccinated, they don't even wear a mask. So it's like they won't even choose to do either or. So it's crazy right now. I believe the rate is 54% in America, and it's not looking good out there. But it's like people are just going back to their normal lives back home, and I just can't believe people are like, they're like in concerts, music festivals, and baseball games, football games. It's so crazy to me. And over here it's like, it's still a problem here. But I think the vaccination is probably a key to getting us back to normal life, and I feel like that normal life can be soon. And when I was watching the Monkey Ninja guy, he wasn't really saying when they're going to open the borders, but he was pretty hopeful that they will, because of the infection rates that are getting lower. So it's really hard to say. It's really, I feel like the Japanese government, they really want to open things up as soon as possible, but they need to get at least a herd immunity. They need to get to like at least 70%. They need to get most of the population vaccinated here, and I think they will soon. So that's what like what people are waiting for, I think. And I think we can get there real soon, and that's why I made this video, because that's what people are saying right now. The government is planning, well, that's not it, but a lot of the other, like when I was watching Monkey Ninja, and also when I was watching the like Japan Times or the Mainichi, they're like kind of like Japanese news for English speakers, and they're also talking about like different things and how they're changing everything, and yeah, how they're going to implement new things, lift restrictions. So I think that's all pointing to what we're all thinking about, because if they're letting more people in here, and I've heard from subscribers that they're going to let students back in, and they're trying to get things working. And to be honest, I don't think the government, just my opinion, I don't think the government is scared of people getting the virus here. I think they're more worried about getting the economy going. I think that is the main priority, because here people are not dying as much as like in America, and maybe in America it's the same priority as well, but there's not that many deaths here. And I'm not saying that not to take those deaths for granted, but we're talking like very low cases of deaths in Japan, and the hospitals, they're working towards getting the hospitals not overworked, and I forgot, but they're making some plans so that all the hospitals, they'll have some like beds and stuff like that, and they're not like overworked, but I think the plans are working pretty well. And hopefully once it gets cold, I hope there's no sixth wave, or it doesn't get any worse. I hope this is like it, but you never know. And so I think between the vaccines and the state of emergencies, I think it's working. I think the people are taking their part in it and wearing their masks and due diligence. And yeah, for the people who are wanting to know when it's gonna open, I don't have an answer, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been reading a lot and hearing a lot of things being changed through the government with travel and people coming in and out of here. So I think that is all good news, where it was like kind of at a standstill like a couple months ago, maybe even like a month ago. There's no word on what they're doing or anything like that. So right now they're little by little, it seems like they're working on reopening the borders. You know, for me it's hard. It could be November or it could be next year. I think those are the two options. I don't think it's going to be like December. I think by November, if they haven't opened it yet, they're not going to open it up until next year. That's what I think. That's just my perspective. Because, you know, you don't know what's going to happen in the wintertime. You know, it could get worse. And I think that's what people are, the government is shooting for, sometime in November, only because they're going to get herd immunity soon, by November. So I think if we just wait one more month, we'll know what's going to happen. We're going to know what's going to happen, what they're going to do with travel. And there's a lot of other neighboring countries that are getting herd immunity. Places like Singapore, which is not a neighbor, but like Singapore is trying to get herd immunity. You know, we got Taiwan, Korea. And so maybe we'll be able to travel to those places by December if, you know, things get better by November. If not, we'll at least have the chance to next year. So yeah, if you have any questions or you have any good information to say, please leave it down below. But I just wanted to let you guys know an update. I guess I don't really have any real information, but I just wanted to you know, update you guys on what's going on over here, boots on the ground and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really have any like exact information, but if you go over to Monkey Ninja, he has a lot of good stuff, and his videos are pretty short and quick and they get to the point. And I think that's what his main purpose of his channel is for now. You know, I do like travel and stuff like that, and I just wanted to update the people that are already subscribed and stuff like that. So yeah, again, if you have anything to say, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Goodbye.